Watch me sway, darkness falls, and we all pray, hoping for the light of day. Down to the river, I have held the devil's hand, felt the weight of my own sin, burdened by the heart of man. Down to the river, down to the river. Oh, oh, bury me, carry me, oh, oh, far beneath, oh, oh, fire and water me, going down deep, say, oh, oh, bury me, carry me, oh, oh, far beneath, oh, oh, fire and water me, watching me gleam, kerosene creep.
Well, welcome everybody to Journey Ryan Live right here on My Psychic Connection. Yes, we are starting a little bit late, but we had some technical difficulties, but we have gotten them taken care of. So we are here on this beautiful Tuesday. I hope everybody's having a great day so far. Guys, we have lots of great shows coming up today. So don't forget that after my show today, we've got Destiny K, Divine Love and Light. And then we've got that followed up by Energy, the Metaphysical Crown, and then we've got our Amazing Dream show. So guys, make sure you're checking out all the shows tonight. It's absolutely amazing. Yesterday I was down and out, feeling a little under the weather. I didn't have my show last night, and I'm pretty sure everybody's like, oh crap, they didn't have one today. I'm here. This one was just a tech problem. I'm feeling much better. All right, guys, if you guys are new here, how we do things, go ahead and post your specific question. Doing that, we're going to be able to get right to the point of what you're looking to get an answer to. General readings, make sure we save those for the website, mypsychicconnection.com. We'll be more than happy to answer those. It just takes a really long time to get to everything that you're trying to get in a general reading, so doing it and asking that specific question gets us right to it. We've got 2 minutes with you guys. And guys, by the way, those rules on the timing is changing. So get ready to find out what they're going to next. And we'll be talking all about that in the upcoming weeks. So let's get ready for that. Guys, if you want a mediumship, you're going to have to donate for a mediumship. There is a mediumship button on our donations. If you like something a little bit longer, we have a 3, a mini, medium, and a mega. The 3 ends, not timed. The only reading timed is our 3 minute. All right. So if you guys would like to go deeper dive into your readings, go ahead and check out the donation link. And guys, we do not do medical or legal here. We are worldwide. So unfortunately, in some countries, we're not allowed to answer those questions. So that way we just avoid them entirely because, you know, we don't want to be breaking the law. Then that would be our own legal question. And we don't want to have any of those. All right, guys. Well, let's get this day started. Let's go ahead and take our first question. Who do we got? We've got Mahesh. Mahesh says, should I text Nilo's brother and ask for to deliver flowers to her? Meeting him in person will take time because I don't live there now. Going to the brother. Can be a tad awkward. I'm gonna say that there's gonna be some awkwardness there for the brother as well. So when you do things like that, the card or whatever it is that you're writing, you need to put the brother involved in it in some way, kind of like I needed the best delivery guy or something, just kind of like something to make her chuckle about the reason why her brother's bringing her flowers. Who's not typically delivering, gifts. So just kind of, if you can put a little comedy to it, but still be sweet and cute and, show your interest in her, I think that'll be great. But yeah, I mean, going through the brother, I do get that this is going to take a little bit of time, but yeah, if you two can talk it out and maybe even plan something, that way you can see when she is, when she gets them, she gets the surprise look. That way you get a chance to see it, because that's the one thing you want to see is the look on her face and her response. It's going to tell you everything that you need to know. She's probably going to look at him weird, so make sure you don't get the look that she gives him, like, why are you handing me flowers? That look's not for you. That's for him. But I do feel like this is good. being someone who is not there, though. That's the problem. Distance can cause a problem. Just make sure that you can tighten up on the fact that, you know, can you be there a little bit more often, or that's far away. All right, Mahesh, man. Be fun, be cute with it. You know you've got it in you. I know you've got it in you. I've seen your personality shine before. So, and with anybody who is going through something, let's say you have to go through one of their family members in order to get to them, make sure you make them laugh about that, so it doesn't feel as awkward. Like, I don't want you in my personal business. How many times do you have to tell your family, stay out of my personal business? You don't want them to say, oh, yeah, this is the way that I'm going to handle this. This is the way I'm going to do things. So, excuse me 1 second here. Got to wet my whistle there. All right. Let's go ahead and take the next question. Who do we got? We've got Emma. Emma says, will I spend some of the holiday season of this year with the guy you told me about that's coming into my life this December? I hope his family won't mind it if I spend it with him. Laugh out loud. Okay. Emma, so when I'm looking at this situation with you in Christmas, I'm not seeing one specific person. I'm actually saying like a group of friends. Now, that's not saying that there's not like a romantic interest in this group of friends. But this looks like, I don't want to say misfit, but it feels like, oh, so-and-so couldn't be here for this, or I couldn't fly out to here to do that. And so it was kind of like everybody's got is just a little tad of the leftovers. Like, we couldn't do our original plan, so we're all kind of like stuck together type deal. You know, I'm pretty sure you've seen like a episode of Friends, or, you know, the Big Bang Theory, or whatever shows out there that has that kind of like, oh, we missed our flight. We can't get to where we're supposed to be. We got to sit here. And, you know, it's kind of like the pouting thing. And I do kind of see a little bit of that, but I see you guys having a good time. So I don't see you spending it with anybody's family. Like going out and then going, oh, well, I got to spend time with you, so I have to spend time with your family. So I don't feel like this is not the year for you to worry about that, because that's not what I'm getting. But I do feel like romantic interest is there, and more than likely is where it's going to spark up. That's where you're going to see that energy connect, and, you know, give your chance to build up that romantic side of things. But as of right now, I don't see you having to worry about anybody's parents. So don't be sweating, because you don't have to. But, you know, I know we always want to make a good impression on other people's parents. Just remember this. I'm going to tell you this, that, you know, trying to impress your in-laws or people that could be your in-laws is always going to make you sweat bullets, because you don't know what type of people they may be or how they may see you, and they may dislike you for absolutely no reason other than dating their child. So, you know, there's nothing you can do about that, but just don't worry about it this year, because it's not something I see that you need to worry about. Okay? All right. Well, thank you, Emma. I do appreciate your question. All right. And that goes for anybody who is worried about the holiday season. You know, it is definitely going to be an interesting one. And I do feel there's a lot of love in the air. So it's a little bit different than some of the last few holiday seasons together, where they felt a little dry. They didn't feel as together. This year, there's going to be a lot of emotions. And I say emotions, I don't say just loving ones. There's going to be a lot of emotions. You're going to have your panickers. They're going to be on, and then you're going to have the loving ones that are overboard with it. And then you're going to have the ones that try to act real tough and don't care. They're just going to be on edge. So, you know, it's going to be one of those years. So get ready for it. It's just a little extra, because why not? It's 2023. All right. Emma says, yeah, no worries. No problem, honey. All right. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We've got Unique that says, Journey! Will Jabari and I actually go into business together? And will it be successful? Okay. Not that you can't go into business together. Not that you can't. But what I'm going to tell you is, do not go into business together. It will find itself. You be supportive of each other, start your own businesses, but to continue to keep working on the same business together is not going to be something that you want to do. I do find you arguments happening. It's too much time together. And one of you is going to know more than the other. And then, oh, you act like my boss and you're not my boss. We're in this together, but you guys need to be talking. You guys need to be talking things out and being there together for each other, but don't put yourself in a position where you guys have to work together like that, or really, really talk it out. You do this part of the business and I'll handle this part of the business, and we mind each other's business. We just need to inform each other. I honestly don't feel like, Unique, this is a bad idea. Working together. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find scenarios for you, and it always goes bad. It's looking sour. It's not coming together as it should. So I do feel as though that, unfortunately, due to the circumstances as to what's happening here, I don't find it to be a good idea. Starting two separate businesses and supporting each other, different animal, completely different animal. But I don't want you to, what do you say? I don't want you guys to do that together. I don't want you to do that together at all. All right, so let's go ahead and keep it going, guys. Remember, if you'd like to get something a little more in depth, and you can always donate, go to a 3-minute, a medium, a mini, a medium, and a mega. And we'll go ahead and take the next question. Who do we got? All right, we got Pooja. Says, hi, Journey. How has N been feeling about me lately? Does he miss my presence in his life? Looking at N's energy, and N is looking a little bit like they're all over the map. I don't get that they're really putting things into perspective the way you would think they would be. Are they missing you? Absolutely. Are they thinking about it right now? On and off, because I keep seeing all these different, the easiest way to do it is like flashes of light everywhere. That's how their thought pattern is. It's not together. It's not like one big spotlight and they're thinking about certain things. They're all over the map. And the energy will calm down, and I do see that you guys will, think about each other a little bit deeper, a little bit better. But when it comes to you feeling your energies, loving you, caring about you, but it's scattered because he's overwhelmed and is overwhelmed. I keep seeing the energy all over the map. So if you're wondering why you're not getting that connection, that's why, because it's flashes of light everywhere. It's not something that you're going to feel that there's a lot of focus on you, or if it feels like a little bit of neglect towards you. It's not really about you. It's that the mind is all over the map. And does love you, cares about you, wants to be around you, is going to draw you back in, but not until N starts getting control of their life and kind of calms themselves down. They're over their, how do I put this? I just keep feeling like there's a lot of anxiety right there. And it doesn't surprise me. The energy is like, hey, here's a whole bunch of energy. I'm not going to tell you what it's for. Just use it in whatever. And whatever the hell it touches, it animates it. So it can be good. It can be bad. It can be tons of anxiety. It can be a ton of things. All right. But N does love you. Just expect them to take more time when it comes to being in that relationship with you stronger. All right. All right, guys. Do remember after my show today, we've got 6 o'clock Destiny K, Divine Love and Light. And then at 10 p.m., we are here with Energy, the Metaphysical Growth. And then Into the Shadows of Dreams with Journey Ryan and Kay. So, guys, make sure you're checking out all those beautiful shows. They're absolutely amazing. And let's go ahead and take on our next question. Who do we got? We've got another Emma. All right. Emma says, Emma G. Let me add a G to that because we said an Emma earlier. What did he lie about splitting up? Did he ever love me and care? Is he with someone else already? Will it last? Okay, there's like 1,000 questions in this. Okay, so for 2-minute readings, guys, make sure to know that you get one question. If you want something a little bit more in depth for a lot of questions, go ahead and donate for a mega. But in order to answer the question, let me go ahead and look that question. All right. Did he lie? I do feel like he lied to cover himself. I mean, I'm not going to say that he was telling the absolute truth. I just feel like he was covering his own tracks, and he thought that he was going to be able to take care of some other things. And by the time he took care of those, then it wouldn't be a lie any longer. But yes, he was lying is what I'm picking up. Definitely things not going the way that he thought they were going to go. And because of that, he is finding himself in a very weird place. Will you guys be able to work through this and make things work? I do feel that you can. I do feel as though if he can be honest with you, that's what's going to help you. That's what's going to make things feel right. But right now, no, I feel like you guys are there's a little bit of a back and forth energy, feeling a tad off. But to be honest about if he lied about things, absolutely. Will he tell the truth and be open about how things went? Yes. Will he make that come together for you? Absolutely. It just right now it's what's out. The cat's out of the bag. You're knowing it, and I get that they're going to try to fix that situation. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your question. Hang in there. Things will get better. But it's just going to take a little bit of time. I know that things like that happen, and sometimes someone thinks, oh, I'm just going to tell this small little lie, and it's not going to be nothing because I just need to buy myself some more time, and then all of a sudden, that energy changes into something even bigger. All right. All right. Well, let's keep things going and go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We've got Cindy B. So just wanted to share with you too. I heard from my friend Jay 4 weeks ago today. They said, sorry, they didn't mean to hurt me, and may talk later. I just want to know, do they still want this connection with me? Okay, Cindy. What I'm about to say to you is going to sound very, very dry, but it's not to hurt your feelings, but it's to make you recognize that the situation that this is going on about is about someone who's going through something that's a life or death situation for them. They're going through quite a bit. And I know you want to be there for them as much as possible, but trying to reach out to them over and over and over because they didn't respond to you doesn't make things right. They're not trying to hurt you as you're not trying to hurt them, but at the same time, give them the time and energy that they need. I'm looking at this energy and I'm seeing you constantly just on it, and you're not letting it go. He's not trying to hurt you. He's just got a lot he's going through. And the reason he did reach out to you is because he does care about you, but he only wants to do it when he can. He's out of time, like he's out of energy, he's out of breath, he's tired. There's a lot going on with him. Don't put yourself in that negative mindset, but do give him that time. you can send him a message just like, just thinking about you, sending you some great healing energy. You know, I hope you're having a beautiful day, and leave it at that. And you can send that once a day so he can see that beautiful positive energy, knowing that you've never given up on him. But hey, don't make him feel like he's doing something wrong by, why aren't you talking to me? Where are you? Are you okay? Is everything all right? Don't do that. He will continue to avoid that if that's the case. I know that's hard. And when somebody's going through something, you want to make sure that they're okay. But at the same time, we don't remember or recognize that we may be bothering the other person. So she put, thank you. You're welcome. Just make sure that you are just sending that love, that positivity. You're going to get what you're looking for when it comes down to the situation. And that's the one thing that we need to recognize, is that we do get what we want at the end. It just, sometimes it's hard to have patience when we know we've got a friend in need and we want to be there for them. You know, and now this is for everybody, that when you have a friend in need and you need that energy, I'm going to tell you right now, that's what I see going on. All right, let's go ahead and keep it rolling. Who do we got next? And Mahesh says, thank you so much. You are so welcome. All right, we've got Audrey. She says, hey, is S being going to get help she needs right now? Thanks. I'm not getting that at all. I get resisting. I get a ton of resistance, but I don't get that there's help going on. So I'm not quite sure what the situation is, because I don't have anything to go off of when it comes to that person directly. But I'm just seeing their energy 100% resistant. Good actor. I'm going to put good actor, because it feels like, oh, I want this, and then, or it makes you feel like you're going somewhere. She says, yeah, she's resisting. Yeah. She may do the whole make you believe that she's going to go or going to do it or get the help that she needs. And you're like, okay, finally, we're getting somewhere. And then boom, she's only acting. She's just getting you off her ass. She's trying to stay away from the situation. So it's definitely going to be a while before you get that. Unfortunately, she's going to lose her child if she doesn't get help. She doesn't believe that's the case. She's not seeing herself in that same scenario. She's not seeing herself in that negative field. She's just looking at things going, oh, I got this, I'm fine. No, she's not. And you're right. Will she lose her kids? The state will take them. I do see the state taking the children. So get ready for that, because that's coming. That's the next step. But I don't get that she feels like she's in any trouble or any. She does like playing a victim, but then when you go on that, she said no, she doesn't. And all right, Audrey, this is going to be a fight that she needs to take on, and what you need to do is, be there as much as possible, but don't force yourself on her. It's the only way you're going to be able to handle the situation. So, all right, Audrey, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. She said thanks. Yeah. Not exactly the energy that you want to be dealing with, especially when you're trying to help somebody and they don't think that they come to you with needing help. But then when you talk about the actual help that they need, it's not the help they want, because what they want is for you to just hand out things to them or pay something for them or give them something. But in reality, you're like, hey, you really need help. And you need to recognize that in order to get help, you got to be willing to be open to help. You can't just be like, just gimme. It's not a handout. Help is not handout. That's not how you spell handout. Help is a lot different. All right. Well, let's keep it going, guys. We've got we'll be doing the emoji. Do we have any emojis going on right now? No emojis right now? Come on, guys. Let's see those beautiful emojis, guys. You know my show. At the 45-minute mark, we always do an emoji contest. Let's see who we've got with those beautiful emojis. Start letting them come through and sharing us out far and wide as you guys can. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? All right. Arsha. If I said your name wrong, I'm going to call you A, but if I said your name wrong, I apologize. It says, hey, will Hanson contact me again? I do see that the contact between the two of you is there, absolutely. I do feel like things are going to come together for you, but it is going to take more time. But as for contact, I do see it. We're probably looking, I want to say that it's going to be within the next week. So I do feel like the contact is coming. It's like right there. I do feel like you guys are working on some stuff here. And I keep seeing a resistance because there's an emotional attachment here. I'm like looking, I'm going deeper, and I'm seeing that some conversation between the two of you has made them pull back a little bit because you're diving deeper into the emotional side of things, and they don't want to open up to that emotional energy. So it's keeping you guys from communicating, and because they're being resistant to that conversation at this point. Will you still get conversation? Yes. Will it take some more time? Just a little bit, not a lot, but I do feel like things will come together for you guys. So get ready for that. Things are going to happen. It's going to be good. It's definitely going to be good. And to make sure that we are, not putting too much. Watch their body language when communicating with them, because it is definitely going to be something that is a lot more difficult than you realized. So just make sure that you are, staying on top of things and then going from there. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for your question. I do appreciate it. All right, guys. Remember, this is a newer show here at 1 o'clock in the afternoon if you're on the East Coast. So if you guys are everywhere else, we are coming in a little bit early. This show is now going to be our 1 p.m. show every Tuesday. We have another show coming up that we are working on. We've got other psychics from past seasons that we're working on getting them into back into the network and getting back on track with things. But it does take time, and it takes a while, but we definitely get it done. And let's go ahead and keep it going. It's by taking the next question. Who do we got? All right. Shamika. She says, should I stay with this insurance job, or should I leave? Shamika, I'm going to tell you right now, with the job that you're currently sitting in, I definitely feel like it's a good job for now, but a better opportunity is going to come through. So I don't suggest quitting before finding this other position, because what I can tell you is that the new job that you're looking for will not find you until we get towards the end of November. So you don't want to go 3-4 weeks without having an income. You want to continue to stay steady with work and start taking the time that's necessary in order to take on to this new job. Allow yourself time to, give a notice and do all that. So that way, even if you don't stay working at the job, you got yourself that time barrier to kind of give yourself a break before starting the new job and then going that way. So I know some people that take that 2 weeks that they need to quit the other job, and they just take it for themselves. So, but for you, I'm going to say, don't quit right away. Keep looking. By the end of November, the opportunity is going to be brought to your attention. When that happens, go ahead and move forward and allow yourself to find the opportunity that you're looking for. That way you're not missing out on any time. All right? Because that's the way you need to handle it. That way you don't go without. All right. Well, thank you so much for your question. I do appreciate it. All right, let's keep it going. Whoop, whoop. All right, guys, we are at that time. The emoji contest winner is, who do we got? Jennifer P. All right, Jennifer. You are winning a 3-card reading from the Sacred Forest. Let's go ahead and see what they have to say, Jennifer. Thank you so much for all of those beautiful emojis and everybody else that were posting the emojis. I was just shocked to see that there was no emojis. I had to look at the back and say, was there any emojis? And they're like, no. I'm like, what? You guys better get on the ball. You know what day it is. You know what time it is. Let's do this. Jennifer says, yay, thank you. You are so welcome. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what we've got going on for you. All right. Ooh, power. Having a problem with power, are we? As beautiful and strong as this card is, the way it's coming through for me is that it's the first thing that it's showing me is like not having control, not having power over things right now. It looks like you're trying to manifest it, but knowing your beast, knowing the animals around you, knowing the energies around you, it feels like it's drowning you out. The only time you feel like you have power, it seems to be like at night when you are capable of sitting down and dealing with everything all at once. By doing that and gathering your strength, gaining this power, realizing, recognizing the things of what's your, having control over your situations is your power. Having control over your situation. So knowing it, thinking through things through, working them out, and gaining understanding and power over that allows you for transcending. You're going to change. I see things happening. You go from just a ball of energy into this beautiful Pegasus. You're flying through things. And she says, yes, that definitely resonates. But in order for you to become this Pegasus, you're going to have to continue to keep know what you can control and what you can't control. Okay? It's just that definitely resonates. But the thing is that when you're going through this, if you don't have control over it and you notice that there's nothing that you can do to change it, what you can do is go to the person who has control and talking with them. What you're doing is allowing your influence to be put on the person who does have control over the situation. Maybe even that, telling them what you see, can give them an idea of how to put things under control for them, which allows things to calm down for you as well. Okay? But it's a lot of focus. So you've got the Wizard in the Woods focus. So absolutely beautiful, beautiful energy. And this will allow you to focus all the energy that you need to go. She went, oh my God, that's exactly what I was going to do. Perfect. That's exactly what you need to do, is go into the person directly and communicate with them. Allow them, but you've got to show the focus. Like, you've got to know what you're talking about. Don't go in there half-cocked. Don't go in there half-cocked. Think of every scenario. This is where you need to put on the Virgo cap and check out every scenario, every direction, and think about the things that you need to think about in order to be able to bring that energy, that focus, that attention to the person who is definitely in need of it. Now, never cut them. Don't ever say anything insulting. And if you feel like something can be insulting by the way you say it, you just need to make sure you word it correctly. Like, hey, listen, I don't want to insult you by saying this, but I need to let you know that this, and this, and that way you are allowing the easier blow. And she put exactly. So, it looks like you kind of already know what the cards are saying and where things are going here. So I want you to focus on how you're going to communicate, how to attract the power that you need in order to make it happen. Things that you can't control, go to the source. Talk to the source. Allow the source to see your perspective of things so they can understand what's going on and how they're affecting everybody else, because it's a really big deal. It's a really big deal. She says, yes, definitely, 100%. All right. All right. I saw some stuff in here. people showing up that I haven't seen in a long time. Very happy to see everybody. I couldn't see the name. It just, the chat room just flies by. But so glad to see everybody here. Let's keep it going, guys. And Jennifer, congratulations. And thank you so much for all those beautiful emojis. And I hope that helped you out. It looks like it did. She said, yes, definitely 100%. She says, absolutely brilliant guidance. Thank you so much, Journey. You are so welcome, honey. Hang in there. I know it's been a long ride. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? Huda. I hope I said that right. If I don't, I apologize. Says, hey, will my grade be good? I'm assuming that's for school. It's very basic because I'm seeing different things. So there's a couple things that you're being graded on. That's not just the one simple grading the situation. But what I can tell you is that I'm seeing positive outcomes. So I'm going to tell you, yes, this looks good because there's more than one thing being graded. So it's definitely going to, can go in many directions. But this does seem good, though. It seems positive. But you're being graded on multiple things. And, keep working on everything. Give everything the same amount of attention. Don't slack in certain areas. But I'm going to tell you, everything looks positive here. Nothing to worry about. Okay, I know that's a little vague, but I'm looking at what you've got here. There's so many things that you have on your plate that I see that are being graded. So to be honest with you, there's more than one, and I couldn't get down to the one that you wanted. That's why we ask you guys to ask a specific question. The more information you can put in there, the quicker we can locate the situation. Because in that case, there was multiple things being graded. It wasn't just one thing. It was multiple things. There's a lot of judgment there. So I needed to make sure I could things look okay, but there was a lot going on there. I need to know which specific area. We're good, but we're not that damn good. We're not good. All right, let's keep it going, guys. Let's go ahead and take the next question. Who do we got? We've got Luke. Hey, Luke says, do you see this exchange happening with the homes? And thank you. So, Luke, when it comes to exchanging the homes, I do feel like it's going to happen for you. The thing about this happening, it does feel like there's been some delay, and there'll be a few delays. But if we're looking at the end of November, December, I'm going to say by the end of November, we're getting a better understanding of where things are at. So don't expect this to happen 100% in November, but December seems to be a little bit more promising for you. There's, like I said, a little bit of hang up. Going from one place to the other. So are they exchange? Okay, so is the exchange you moving to their place and them moving to your place? It's just because I see the documents flopping, but they're in the same place that they're currently at, just in opposite names. And that's what I'm seeing here. So yes, I do feel like this is going to happen. We're probably looking at December as the opportunity for you to be able to do that. November will provide the information that you need. But unfortunately, I can't see it happening sooner than that, only because I see on their ends, they keep delaying things. You're ready to go. I can tell you're ready. You're like, bags are packed, I'm out tomorrow. But unfortunately, that's not how this is going to go down. And I do see the exchange going. They're a little bit more hesitant. They keep kind of going back and forth on their decision. But the ultimate decision is that they actually make it and they get out of the situation. They make the swap happen. So the training definitely does happen, and you guys find yourselves in the places that you need to be or where you want to be. So definitely makes a big difference here. And I'm happy that this is happening for you. This is going to change your life. Changing your life. I feel such in a positive direction. And it's almost like you're leaving the darkness behind. Not for the people that... I made it sound like you're leaving like this big negative energy behind for the new people, but you're not. What I'm saying is like, this is an end to the chapter of an era for you. As you move forward, things are going to get better for you. And I think that's great. That's exactly what you needed. I know I said that at the very end. I was like, oh, wait a minute, that sounds terrible. But it's not what it sounds like. And I'm getting all these beautiful thank yous. You guys are so welcome. Thank you guys for being here. We've got one more question, guys. This has been a quick show, and we're trying to make sure that we get to each and every one of you as fast as we can, guys. If you didn't get a chance to get a reading on my show at 6 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be here with Destiny K, Divine Love and Light. Go ahead and check out that show, and she'll be more than happy to answer any of these beautiful questions just as much as I. All right, let's go ahead and take our last question. Who do we got? Ishka. I think I said that right. If I didn't, I apologize. It says, what's I's feelings towards me presently? The energy that I'm seeing between the two of you is there's some bit of a different, like a distance between the two of you right now. I do not. Oh, I said it right. Yes. All right. I like to pat myself on the back for that. But the energy doesn't feel like he is communicating quite the way he should. Does that change? Yes, it does. The way he feels for you is something he's not willing to express right now. He's not really ready to share that yet. I get that there's a nervousness when it comes to love. He has a problem with commitment. So that's making it a little bit more difficult for him. And feeling that way, I definitely feel as though that you guys will work on this. He will get closer. There is physical distance right now. Okay, so that's not the only thing. It's verbal. It's the verbal distance that was causing the problem in the relationship. Physical distance definitely plays a part, but it was the emotional distance that I'm seeing. It's not as close as it could be, and it could get a lot deeper if he allowed himself to open up more. I do get that he's keeping a lot of things on the surface. It's not that he doesn't love you or care about you. I just get that he's a tad nervous about opening up fully. And yes, physical distance does play a part, but emotional distance plays a huge part. It plays more, an emotional distance will play more of a part than a physical distance. Because you guys aren't connecting on that same level, it's definitely going to make you feel some type of way. But in this case, I do feel like he starts to open up. He starts to make you feel good. He starts to bring you in. Eventually, the physical distance won't be such an issue, but the emotional distance will definitely bring you guys closer. I see communication, talking about things, starting to let you in on definitely a lot of energy there. And she says, yeah, we're getting to know each other. Good. It's going to take a little bit of time, but it definitely looks good. You guys will connect. I do feel like it gets deeper. All right. Guys, that is it for today's show. We've got more shows to come. At 6 p.m., we got Destiny K, Divine Love and Light. Then at 10 p.m., we've got Energy, the Metaphysical Crown. And if you got some dreams you want to talk about with me and Kay, you can check us out at midnight with the Shadows of Dreams. So make sure you guys check out that show. Absolutely amazing. We dive deep into some serious, awesome dreams. You never know. If you've watched the last show, you may become Meatloaf. The person that's watching this probably knows what I'm talking about. All right, guys. It's been beautiful. I will see you guys later, and have a beautiful day. I always say night, but it's not. It's daytime. It's still daytime. What the hell am I doing?